7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is now time for the Indie Live Spot, right here on your station, GHP Radio, your independent music source. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Indie Live spot right here on YouTube live stream on GHP Radio. My name is Gary Fuston, of course. My co-host Griselda Ray MAC and Joyce is here along with our music guest. We're very excited to introduce to you Mr. Richmond Punch is here, and so everybody welcome our music guest today for the show. Welcome, sir. We're really very, very happy to have you on the show today. Very, very, very nice music that you do have, and very excited about talking with you today to kind of find out a little bit about some of your journeys and about your music and everything else about Mr. Richmond Punch.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you guys so much for having me today.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, absolutely. Now you're actually on your way, so you're a busy man. You're on your way to a actual show right now as we speak, right?
That's right. That's right. I am got a Dallas event, and so I'm going to that. And, yeah, just great. I'm glad that the timing worked out. We're really happy to see you guys. And Joyce, who I know, is it Ray, who I just met, and Grizz, yeah. And thank you all so much for this.
Oh, thank you for taking the time.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And there's Ray.
As usual.
It must be called me.
Yeah.
For Richmond, as we said off the air, that we all got a chance to listen to your latest project, and it's absolutely awesome. Tell us more about what inspired you to do this project.
Well, sure. It was definitely accumulated over a few years, but the thing that made me put that out was like the title track. When that came, I was thinking I really wanted to make sure I put out the release. So the idea of finally, was like me being able to finally get to the creative point where I can really reach out, to share a musical message across the U.S. or the world. And so I started kind of like with that song and worked from there.
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, it's really nice. Very, very nice. And now, is this your? Do you have another project before this? Is this?
I actually have a gospel CD that I do have. I've had it on my website, but this is the first major project that I've put out nationwide or worldwide.
Yeah. Okay. So this is pretty much kind of like a big debut then, isn't it?
Yeah, more so. It probably would be the debut. I'm really sorry about it. It came out a year ago. Houston was where I actually did the release at a place called Martini Blues, and it was actually right before that big storm that they had, the hurricane, and it was like.
Martini Blue, Willie Horn? Is that the Martini Blue in Houston? Willie Horn? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Awesome.
And so I was at that place, and then just put out the music and just some of the songs had been out before, and so I was really glad to have finally accumulated a CD.
Oh, that's great. Your musical background, you're not a violinist. Can you tell us how it all started? When did you start playing, and where did you study?
Oh, sure. I was 5 years old when I began in Dallas, Texas. It was a public Montessori school, and I took a lot of practice, a lot of help from my mother, and like the village raise a child idea was a lot of my idea from everything. Every step of the way, was able to get the help necessary, and then with my own practicing, I became artists that pursue music education or music performance.
Okay.
Cool. And you not only just play violin, but you also play cello, right? And viola?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You started out with
That's right.
violin, and when did you go into the other ones?
Sure. I was close between 11 and 13 for viola.
Mm-hmm.
The cello, somewhere around there. I was like, so to speak, like eyeing my sister's cello and her lessons and her. It was so really a lot of it was formed from eyesight. And then actually picking it up. Also, yeah, it just so I literally just that one was more so eyesight before actually being able to have hands on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I love the sound, those warm tones that the cello makes. It's one of my favorite instruments. I just love the tones from that. So, yeah. I mean, not that. I mean, I yes, I do like the violin as well, but just the sounds, the tones from the cello are just so soothing. I love it.
Yes, indeed, it is. Because when I realized I could play it, in order to do it professionally, I was thinking, well, okay, well, I would love to do background strings for, various artists or every artist. So, so I decided to in my CD to incorporate that.
Right. Cool.
What I love about you're I remember hearing you on the YouTube video playing Verdi, and so you go from classical and you play hip hop and you play R&B and you just make that violin sing. Do you have a favorite genre? Do you have a favorite genre?
Genre-wise, I mean, classical is great as a source. I actually have a newfound love for classical music all over again. Actually, after seeing the royal wedding, the royal wedding took place in the UK, and see that British African cellist play at the royal wedding. I got a whole new love for classical music.
Oh yes. And I can understand that. Because in the business you're trying to make a living, so you're giving people what they want to hear. They may not want classical music, but when you hear it, like Gris said, you hear that richness.
The cellos.
It's beautiful. Now it's a cumbersome instrument.
Yes.
Easier to carry around. So what about the upright bass or acoustic bass? Do you play that as well?
Oh, actually, I do. I don't always mention it, but I was gonna mention it. I played it somewhat. And again, that was by eyesight. Actually, eyesight from orchestra class, and I've also taught Erykah Badu's son 7 the double bass.
Wow.
I'm trying to remember the period. I know it was at least maybe a year, and that was at St. Philip's School in Dallas, where her son went, and I taught him that. He I don't know all of what happened after that, but I do, I do remember that experience.
Okay. So you must have been one of those magnet school kids, right? Like, what is it, T or? Is he there? Uh-oh, did we lose him? Hello? He is traveling.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, ours was Booker T.
Yes. How did I know that, right?
Yeah.
Now, I remember your mom, and of course we miss your mom. And I met her, and I know that she was very passionate about you and your sibling, obviously, your sister, being in music. So, was it tough growing up with a parent who let's say made you practice, or did she make you practice? Maybe you didn't need that.
Yeah. It was. No, it was. I guess it was more so like me actually, because she wasn't necessarily all completely informed or clued into that art. It was just the school pushed it.
Okay.
I went crazy, and then she, started to accept it.
That makes it a whole lot easier, because now she was just supporting your passion, what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's time to hear some music. Oh, there you are.
Okay. I'm here. Sorry, my
That's all right.
calling.
Yeah.
We know you're traveling, and that can happen.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well let's do that. Let's let our listeners check out some of the music, and then what we'll do is we'll play a couple selections, and then we'll come back and talk some more with our guest right here. And
Before we have to let him go.
yeah, before we have to let him go, but I want to start out with the track Finally, and it's a very cool track. Could you tell us a little bit about it before we go into it? As far as
thank you.
I'm sorry. Let me ask again. You may not have heard it. Yeah, we want to go ahead and play Finally. So that track there, could you tell us a little bit about the track before?
Oh, sure.
For our listeners.
Sure. Finally was one of my favorite songs, and just it features guitar, drum. It was actually live live instrument recorded. It's not played, it is tracked out.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly like jazz, jazz, but it's got guitar, keys, drum and bass, and violin.
All right, cool. And was this an original piece for you? I mean, did you do all the writing on it?
Yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Actually, even every song on the CD except for the Crash, which is by Usher, and Holy War, which is by Alicia Keys.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Well, listeners, get ready. We're going to go ahead and let your ears hear some of it, and we're going to come back and talk some more with our guests. So keep it locked right here on GHP Radio, the Indie Live Spot. Today we're featuring Mr. Richmond Punch. Keep it locked.
Oh, man.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on, and of course you heard a couple of selections there from our guest, Mr. Richmond Punch, and you heard "Sorry," and before that we played "Finally," and wow, both of those were nice.
Hot.
Yep.
Yes, they were.
Hot. White hot.
So we're
That's
back.
cheap. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll take the host talk.
Well, we were just having some fun. I heard y'all laughing.
We're just trying to let you talk. We're laughing and whatever, but there was just some nice comments in the chat line for Richmond. I don't know if he's listening. Are you still there, Rich? Are you there, Richmond?
Getting back in the car.
Uh-oh. We can't hear you.
You can't hear.
Did you? Yeah.
Can you? We can't hear you speak. If you can hear us.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Up there.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we lost the sound.
We can see him, but we just can't hear him. And we can hear you, G, but we can't see you.
And he's not.
Oh, I haven't turned my camera on yet.
No.
What happened?
You're still a little bitty circle. There you are. Okay, now if we can just get our guest back with us.
Can you type a message to him and tell him we can't hear him?
We're going on a goose chase.
There.
You still a call.
We'll call them.
Hello,
Okay.
Richmond.
Oh, you didn't get it.
Listen, Richmond, we're on the air.
Hi, sorry about that. Yeah, I may have to call you guys back because I have something I have to work out
Oh, okay.
for my event.
All right, Richmond. Well, that's cool. We'll continue, and we'll like I said, we'll keep on supporting the music. Do you want to plug your website or anything like that before you go?
Oh, sure. I'm sorry. Yes. That would be getpunched.net. Probably the easiest way to do it. Getpunched.net. Don't try the .coms. Basically, one of those times, I was like not paying attention. Somebody got my .com basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried about it. I have.
We're going out 20 to Arlington Mall, to the Arlington area.
So I have.
So we can stop and buy some pork.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, getpunched.net.
Okay.
Go ahead to the customer.
Get Punch, like GET?
Yeah, PUNCHED, which Punch being my name. People always like, oh, you just made up something. Like, no, that's my name.
I couldn't find getpunch.net, but I did find richmondpunch.net.
Oh, okay. Get Punched should work. You spelling everything right? No punctuation? GETPUNCHED?
GET, PUNCH.net. But I messaged a redirect, but I was able to pull up richmondpunch.net.
Okay. Yeah, Get Punched with ED. That should also take you to the same place.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. Got it.
All right. Okay, man. Well, we'll continue, and man, have a good show this evening, and we'll definitely be in touch. Everything. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right.
You're welcome. Be careful.
Yeah, careful.
Thanks.
All right.
All right. Break a leg.
Matter of fact, I hear it is. I just did it. When you do getpunch.net, it pulls up richmondpunch.net.
Mm-hmm.
It should pull up the name. It'll switch to his.
Right. It redirects.
Yeah.
Cool. Mm-hmm. We got it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, Rich.
I'll be in touch.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right.
Poor guy. He had so much on his plate.
He got a lot going on. Yeah.
Oh, just a little background, because he was looking for a bag that he had misplaced, and he needs this bag for his gig that he's going to today.
Yeah.
And he was already dressed to be ready for his gig. So, and then some other stuff came up, so he had to make phone calls.
There's nothing like missing something. I remember when
you desperately need.
Yeah, and that happens. So hopefully, when he is at a place where he can just sit in his office, and because you guys know what happened to me when I tried to chime in on my phone, and Gary just cut me off.
He definitely threw shade on you that day.
I'm like, hello? Hello?
Coming through.
Everybody, let's wish our sister here happy birthday. Today is
happy birthday to you.
It's
happy birthday to you.
Yeah, happy birthday, Joyce.
To Sister Joyce.
Where was that from?
How old are you?
21. I'm legal now, baby.
Celebrate like it's 1999.
Yes, I'm 21 and I'm holding. Y'all looking at me like you don't believe me. What's up?
Oh, Jack Bennett.
One.
Jack Bennett said for years he was 39.
I said, I look 21. Joyce Price says, I look 21, not stupid, okay?
Yeah. Speaking of age, a funny thing happened to a friend of mine at a club the other night. It's a club that I frequent. And you know, great straight ahead jazz music. We're having fun, right? And before it started, the leader of the band said, okay, this is a listening room style now where you sit quietly, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And so the way it's set up, there's the stage and then there's some space and there's a bar, not a bar as in drinking bar, but a bar area with some high chairs and bar stools and, you know, people sit in front of it and behind it. Well, up behind it, we kept hearing this man. He was talking a lot to this woman. And y'all, with all due respect, he was an older man with a cane. The woman gets upset, steps down those 2 steps and sits, asks the gentleman behind us, he was by himself on a small table, can I sit here? Yes, of course. We got to hear their conversation too. Went through a divorce. Well, are you with him? And he was referring to the old guy. Oh, no, I'm not with him. I came alone. And I said, okay, here we go. Well, the lady finally leaves. See, I had to tune him out so I can enjoy the music. Something in the interim that made her leave. And so the old man comes down with his cane, took the first step, struggled with that one, came with the... I'm like, where's he going? The men's room is behind him. And he just sits at the table with the other man, the tall man. I'll call him the tall man. And they start a conversation. And next thing I heard, now quote unquote, okay, quote unquote, this is not a reflection of GHP Radio. And the tall man said, I didn't say a damn thing. She said she was. I asked her if she was with you, and she said no. I went, oh, and I was like,
wow. Wow.
And the gentleman, the tall gentleman, he was so English-like, you know, the way he spoke. He was very nice. Oh, excuse me, let me move my foot out of your way. And he went ghetto. I was like, okay.
Wow.
And we're trying not to laugh because this is, you know, this is sophisticated listening. Straight ahead jazz, and it's really sounding great. And then the older guy wasn't done. I go to the back door and break to talk to some saxophone guys, you know, that I know. And I left my friend at the table, and she comes to the back. Like, I had to get away because that old man came and hit on me. And what he said, get ready for this. He leans over to the table and said, "Do you do white men?"
Wow.
Oh my God.
This can't run out.
I mean, did you? I don't know. It's almost like you want to tell him, dude, this is not a brothel, okay? You don't.
This is not Little House in the Texas. Little Whorehouse in the Texas. Thank you.
More Little House on the Prairie.
This is not the best little whorehouse in Texas. Thank you very much.
Oh man, follow the stands and shoot.
I hope
His mouth closed, he don't get fed, so he might as well go in the ass, right?
He was just being, and she said, she told him, look, you are too old for me.
White or not, I don't care.
She didn't care. She really didn't. All I had to do.
You know what she should have said? You know what she should have said? Since she said he was too old for her.
Mm-hmm.
He said, the only thing you're going to do up in here is pat and feel. That's the only thing you're going to do. And you can't do anything else.
You went there, Matt. That man must be your friend because he went there too. Because when I date younger men, he said, but they're small. That must be your friend. That's your friend. That's your people. I'm sorry. Okay. It's amazing he said that, Gris, because I wasn't going to say that part because I don't know if Gary might start looking at me cross-eyed. It's not that kind of show, Joe.
Oh.
Look, James got a kick out of that one.
Hatfield.
Well, I know he surprised you when he asked you that, though, didn't he, Joyce?
He asked my friend that. He didn't say anything to me.
He didn't say it to you?
I would have kicked that cane, then picked the cane up.
Strike one.
Stay down.
Run.
Wow.
But the thing is that you do have people that will approach you that way, and you look at them like, what is it about me that gave you permission to talk to me that way?
Mm-hmm.
We finally the guys that I was talking to, they said we could sit at their table because there's some more people coming in that were looking for tables. I said, you can have this one. And they were very, nice about it. But the tall guy that was very, I mean, if somebody had come to kick him out, I would have raised my hand like a kid in the classroom. I said, no, it's him. Don't let the oldness, if that's not, I know that's not a word, but the oldness fool you.
Oldness.
I was out there on the base the other day, and I was in the exchange, right? And this guy, older guy, and I had to ask him because I thought it was his grandkids. He said, "Man, I'm 76 years old, 76 or 77 years old." He said, "These are my kids." I said, "Your grandkids is out here trying to have you spend up that money." He said, "No, these are my kids." I said, "Oh, Lord."
We had, he was in his, he's had a 3-year-old child.
Yeah, he had 3 kids. He said, I got a young woman. I said, "Oh, get out of here."
This is what my Uncle Francis said. My uncle married a woman, and we get along like that. So it was cool. We were in California at my aunt's house, and his wife told me her age. I forget, and I was 3 years older, and I went, "Oh, Uncle," I said, "You robbing a cradle." and everybody laughed, but he whispered to my husband, he said, 2 dead batteries can't make those spark.
What he said, yeah, said, The women slow down when they get to a certain age, but you know, you can still go on to 70, 80. I believe that.
We're still cracking up. I didn't hear what you said.
Say it again, right?
Sorry, we're still cracking.
He said, you know, just like George got through saying, you know, two people can't make no spark. You know, he said, well, you know, the women slow down when they get a certain age and all of that. But said we can still go on because we got that willpower. Well, he took me.
Even come back with anything because we're on the air, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll wait.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
She's holding on to that thought for later.
I'm holding on.
Did you see what Jan said? She goes, pat him with the cane.
What did she say? Pat him with the cane.
Pat him with the cane.
Yeah, I was pat him all right.
Patted him a good one.
Yeah, pat him. Henry said, easy, Joyce.
Easy, Joyce.
Man.
You know, and also a friend of mine, a blues singer, awesome blues singer. Well, I guess same thing happened to her. She's singing on the stage, and this man decided he could just go up to the stage and pat her on the butt.
Okay.
I wasn't there. She posted on Facebook, and I'm like, I'm glad I wasn't there because you know, women, we're like that. We're kind of bold. If we have a friend being attacked in any way, we'll group together and.
Yes, we will.
I'll do that. Oh, you just hit my friend. Oh, you got.
Oh no, you didn't.
Girl, here's the. I got 2 bets here, and it'd be like a movie. What was that movie with Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett Smith? And it just came out about a year ago.
Tiffany.
With Tiffany, yes, and
something about I forgot the name, the title. I haven't seen it, but I know which one you're talking about.
We would be like them.
Gia says she had a Beyonce moment.
I had him.
They all felt good.
Tore that car up.
You see, you have to watch when you're dealing with a woman when she finally starts swinging the bat, if you will. I mean that figuratively. That if you get her at that point, everything that happened to her all the years prior to her life is going to come at you at that point. This is.
Gia said it was Girls Trip.
Girls Trip, yes, that's it. We'll be girls tripping on you. That's what.
Isn't that what? Or remember that time when Tiger Woods got in trouble? And he got beat up with something. Was it a golf club or was it a bat? I couldn't remember.
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
I can relate to that. I can't relate. I'm telling you, because I pick up a club too and say, oh, here we go. Got dance like Medina and hit you like, what's the boxer's name?
What, like,
I bit the ear.
Like Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson, yes. I'll dance like Medina and hit you like Mike Tyson. With
And Henry goes, 4.
Yeah, she in golf club 9 iron. Okay.
Ouch.
Is that a big? I gotta watch how I say that. Is that a big golf club? Because Mac, I don't know about Mac. Mac scares me. He'll come back with something. I gotta watch it. Like, okay, what am I about to do?
Gotta watch it because I might come back with some more.
Yes, you will. So I have to.
That's probably no doubt.
We're gonna have to put a disclaimer for this. We're supposed to be talking about music, right? Did you guys see that David McLaurin, he's not in the chat room today, that he teased us with a really nice new track he's coming out with? And I had to talk about them because I clicked on it. I sat back in my chair. I said, "Oh, this is a nice jam." 10 seconds later, it was done. I'm like,
I was like, oh, come on, man. Give me more.
What's up with that? I was sitting back just getting ready to groove. And I'm up.
Real yin.
And I said, well, you did say it was, he didn't say snippet. I forget what word he used, a teaser or something. Did say teaser? You did say that, but for some reason my brain wanted to hear more. So I'm always looking forward to Hugh, but he has coming up, so he's always some great stuff.
Henry, Ray bites ears now.
Yeah, yes he does. When he gets hungry enough, Henry, yeah, so watch your ears. Is that John?
Yep, John
yeah.
D.
Hey, John. Thank you. Yeah, it's my birthday. I think it's pretty cool that we have a show on my birthday. That's that. Mm-hmm. It was planned that way, I know. Yeah, y'all really that much.
So did you do anything special before the show?
No.
Not really?
I did. I'm trying to get ready for tonight. I have 2 events I have to attend. Mm-hmm. I was supposed to be at my grandson's basketball game at 8:30, but I texted my daughter and said, "Oh, not today."
Yeah.
Not today. I didn't go to bed until like 2 o'clock this morning. So I said, no, I'm going to take it easy, get myself ready for the events this evening. So we're good.
Very cool.
Boy, it might be cool by the time you get ready to do it, huh? Boy, because it's 110 outside right now.
It's not cool in Texas even at night.
Hey, you lying.
It's still like in the wee hours of the morning, and it's still hot.
It's still hot.
It definitely
because it got so hot during the day that it's taking that long to even cool off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to Keith this morning, and I told my mom, headed down that way next week. And they was having a lot of thunderstorms. He said, but it's hot in hell down there, too.
Where else?
See if I can get rid of that heat, boy.
Where else is it hot? Did you?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Or Hotlanta.
One of my friends, Lionel, he used to live in Dallas. He's in LA now, and he said, "What am I doing frying fish in this hot weather in LA?" And I'm like, now how hot is it? 80 degrees. Oh, please. 80 degrees.
We only wish it was 80 degrees for the high right now.
That's the cold front here.
I was out there, and I forgot they didn't have air conditioning, right?
Air conditioning where?
In LA.
Oh, no, they don't need it. Some houses do, and your houses have it, but they really don't need it.
The thing was, I said, oh, boy, in the morning it's real nice. But later on, about 10, 11 o'clock, shit, it got hot in hell to me. I said, cut on the air.
There goes another S-bomb.
No air, huh?
Cut on the air.
Your houses, they do, but, they just don't have much air.
I never really thought about that until just now.
Yeah, they don't have
I would still have it. It's like, no, I don't care. You would still make it towards central, HVAC.
Mm-hmm.
I need HVAC.
It's just like in El Paso, it gets hot there. It really gets hot there. But something they got sitting on top of the house, they got water coolers to cool their house.
Hey, if it works, whatever it takes, I mean.
Water cooled air conditioning, it's kind of damp. Be kind of damp to me.
Gia said it depends
on
what part of the county of LA. Triple
digits, digits, yeah.
So.
Well, you have to have some money then to have air conditioning out there, because even if you're on a home, if you're trying to buy a home, $1 million home, that's where you're gonna get your air. But them, them other shanties out there, they ain't got no air.
Yeah.
No air.
But speaking of the temperature, August is a hot month, but I don't know if you guys saw it on Facebook or not, but on August 11th, in Rockwall, Texas, which is a suburban city of Dallas. There's going to be, well, the title of the concert is A Cool Summer Night Groove, All White Affair. So everybody wears white. And the headliner is Kirk Whalum. Althea Renee is going to be there as well. And there's a VIP for those of you in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Check this event out. It promises to be a great, I mean, I see what they're doing behind the scenes, and it's really awesome. I was honored to be a part of the event. There's a VIP, I guess, luncheon or dinner or cocktail time for the event, and I'm going to be providing musical entertainment for that time, so I'm excited about that. And the word is out that we may even get on the stage with Kirk Whalum. We'll see. I'm excited about being there. Whatever capacity it is, VIP, you know. So.
Kirk Whalum, everybody used to think that, thought Kirk Whalum was from Texas, out of, from Houston and stuff like that. When I used to live and work down in Corpus, Kurt, he's from Texas and he lives in Houston, he had to get the jazz thing going on down there, blah, blah, blah. I said, Kurt is not from no Texas. That man is from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay. Name him anyway.
So how did he get the stigma of coming out of Texas? What is he lived in Texas?
Well, that's really where he got started.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. His father got his church right there on. I used to live a meal at his church.
Church in Houston?
No, his church in Memphis. His father's church in Memphis. And his brother was running. I was on his brother's election. He was running for a state senator there.
So, Gary, how did it come out that he was from Houston?
Well, he had been in Houston so long, and running around performing and doing this and that. Then they had the jazz ensemble, for the kids that come from Dallas, Houston, and all over to Corpus Christi. Every summer to do their jazz ensemble.
Okay.
And said a lot of people thought he was from Houston.
All right.
That man's from Memphis, Tennessee, South Memphis.
You can emphasize. He from the
not just from Memphis, but from South Memphis.
Well, South Memphis is the hood.
It's all good. It's all good.
Stax Records that's right in the hoods.
Okay. Well, we still love you, Kirk Whalum. And what I like about it's right in my backyard, if you will, this event. Because all the events usually happen in Dallas or west of Dallas. So it's kind of nice to have something. It's a perfect place. Lakeshore by Lake Ray Hubbard. There's a Hilton hotel, big hotel in that area. A lot of shops.
Wasn't it all
and they have a big
all that water? It should be pretty cool out there.
I don't know.
Everybody's wearing white, and you're around that lake out there, Lake Ray Hubbard.
Yeah, wearing white. Yeah. They bring you on chairs, your blankets. So, Mac, you ought to come and check this out. It'll be a good outing for you and Stella. August 11th. If y'all want to find out more about it, you can go to my website, joycespencermusic.com. Okay. And I have
might do that.
I have a pop-up after about a second or two. Boom, it just pops up and show you exactly where to go. And it's on Facebook. If you go to event calendar and click on August 11th, you should be able to find it there as well. Or I'll send you an event announcement too.
Yeah, send it to me, Joe. Send it to me.
I will send you so you can check that out. But they even have packages. It's VIP and a hotel room. So there's several different packages that you can purchase. And you don't have to be from DFW. If you feel like traveling, many people drive to Houston or from here to Houston to see a concert or what have you. So it might be a great getaway. You get one of those packages that includes a hotel room. Yeah. Out by the lake, very nice area. So
it's actually going to be outside.
Yeah, it's going to be outside. So come
outside. Yeah, I would like to say if it's by that lake, it ought to be real nice breeze coming off that water because that's a lot of water right there.
It should. And it's
going to be hot.
Yeah, just pray for LA weather that day.
I guess I got to go. If I'm going, I guess I got to buy me a white jumpsuit and some white shoes.
Uh-oh. A white jumpsuit.
Watch out.
If you do that, I'm taking pictures and it is going on social network.
It better be polyester too.
Well,
That's what I wish.
ain't gonna be no polyester. It's gonna be all cotton. You can believe that. If I can find one, it's gonna be all, I ain't wearing no polyester. I don't need that stuff sticking to me.
As long as it's not from the fur, from the boots and stuff, though.
As long as it's not what?
As long as he's not wearing the apple bottom jeans in white and boots with the fur.
No, you gotta get a jumpsuit with that big buckle. You remember that old jumpsuit with the...
What you trying to do? Give me look like Elvis Presley?
I can't remember that one artist, that guy. It's a long time ago, back in the 70s, I think. He was on stage and he had the jumpsuit, but it was a jumpsuit shorts with some boots on. With some boots on.
Wait a minute. You must be talking about Rufus Thomas.
I think so.
That was Rufus Thomas.
I do.
He had on. Let's see what color. I know I saw him in 2 or 3 different colors, and I know he had on
some pink,
black socks, and they had the buckle up on them. That's Rufus Thomas.
Okay.
That's when he was doing the dog.
Look what John said. He said Richard Simmons.
Yeah, Richard Simmons.
They're hot pants.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Just at these little shorts.
Yeah.
All right,
I just remember seeing that.
Atomic Dog. Yeah, I love that song. Wow, yippee-oh, yippee-oh.
Oh yeah, George Clinton. Yeah.
We did that song for a wedding because it was a specific request by the bride. She said,
Atomic Dog?
Atomic Dog. She said, because there are a lot of people that are cue dogs. You see, she had such a variety. She said, I have family that loves straight ahead jazz and opera. Mm-hmm. And she wanted opera at the wedding. I said, well, I don't do opera. So I said, but I know a guy who could do the Ave Maria and anything you want. And that was Damon Clark from Dallas. And he did a wonderful job. But at the reception, she wanted the variety of straight ahead jazz. And we did Atomic Dog. And I looked at the guys in the band. I said, I can't sing that song. That's the dog chase cat. I cannot say that. But I did do background when it went Atomic Dog. I did that.
Okay.
That's your job. I can't do that.
Was it when Rufus came out with doing the dog, or was the Atomic Dog before or after? Because it was right there in the same.
No, that's a good question. Google it.
What was the question again?
Well,
which one came out first, Atomic Dog or doing the dog from Rufus?
I was doing the dog.
Oh no,
because it came out pretty much around the same year, but which one came out first?
Atomic Dog was first?
No, I said Atomic Dog was in the 80s. It wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it in the 80s?
Doing the Dog was first.
Atomic Dog was.
No. Do anybody in the chat room know?
Early 80s.
I don't know.
It could have been it could have been late 70s, but I think it was early 80s.
He goes, okay, Ray, I can't hold. You're going to be the real Freddie Fox in white shorts and black. Yes, the 7-year-old man is going to be in white shorts and
no, I guess Atomic Dog was first. Terry said it was.
Terry said Atomic Dog was first.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Terry.
That just sounds awful. And no, I can't do the woof part. That can't do that either. There's just some songs, you know, that I can't sing. I mean, I sing just my imagination, and it's easy for me to say out of all the ladies in the world, he belongs to me. I can switch those, but I couldn't do anything to Atomic Dog. I said no. And when we came up with Atomic Dog, we had to play it a little bit longer than other songs because the Q Dogs were there and they were having a great time.
Yeah.
And they were stepping and whoo, and it was just you know, cause I play solo with backing tracks, but that's why I like a live band better because you can say
really.
Okay.
If the song is kicking and people are still getting on the floor, then you know you going. That's right. I started a song over. I was doing Oops Upside Your Head with a backing track, and it's real short. I'm going to go and edit it a little longer. They were having such a good time. I'm like, you guys want me to start it again? Yay! And we start, oops. I don't know what is so exciting. Oops Upside Your Head. Think about it. The lyrics. Oops upside your head.
Ninjas in the house.
When that came out, Oops Upside Your Head, that's when it came out of New Orleans when they was playing that basketball.
Oh, really? Is that what it came out? Okay. When the Jazz used to be.
Yeah, that was New Orleans theme song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the basketball.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know. I remember, but it's all good. I mean, I like the song and everything, but when she asked for it, I said, okay, we'll do it. And I looked at the guys, I'm not doing that song, but I will do Flashlight, Parliament Funkadelic. I have fun with that. Make it my own, if you will. I even did an arrangement for solo acts that people love, you know, audience participation. And it gets interesting because I do rehab centers / retirement homes. Yeah. And I'm going in thinking, okay, these people are retired. They want to hear all of me. Autumn Leaves. I went to one in Lancaster. We want to jam. So I turned it up and they were having a good time.
And then old folks get up and dance.
Oh, well, you know, they rolled and danced. See if you know what.
They rolled and dance.
I have one video clip. The guy's, I remember his name, Billy. Billy, when I started playing What's Going On by Marvin Gaye, he threw his hands in the air like he was worshiping, like, oh, that sounds good. And then the staff came in and formed a Soul Train line. And Billy got in the middle with his wheelchair and was spinning around and he was laughing and he was having a good time. I'm telling you, you can't, that's priceless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Price. So that's what I mean by that. They don't care about what their limitations are. They will move, dance. The music just does something. And I think the most heartfelt or heartwarming moment was one guy was in tears, and it's just, it's priceless to do something, to see the power of music and what it do for people. So I didn't mean to get emotional. But it's that's the real deal, and that's what it's all about. You can do something like that, because my thing is that there's not one person on this earth that's not going to get old if you're blessed to live that long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Oh no, them young folks don't think they're gonna ever get old.
So. Oh, speaking of the angel.
Yeah, I said Ninja's here.
He just, well, that's why he's called Ninja, right?
Ninja. Mm-hmm. He just sneaks right on in.
Yes, he did.
He's always in stealth mode. Especially last week.
Yes.
He is Kim, Joyce.
Oh, she is? Okay.
Yeah, she just walked in the house.
Oh, so you're going to put her on blast? Happy birthday, Kim.
Kim, Joyce said, come here.
Well, that's not what I said, but that's okay. Okay. Would love to see her. Come on, Kim. Don't push that.
No, he's taking care of you.
Your daddy's putting you on blast, but I just wanted to say happy birthday.
She can hear us.
She can't hear us?
No, because
she can hear.
With the headphones.
Oh, he's got headphones. Oh, I see. Okay.
Hey.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Joyce.
Thank you. She's only the second person I met when we had the same birthday, so I think that's...
You know, it was kind of wild that Kim was born on my daughter's birthday on the 21st. Then my baby boy, the 13th of September, he was born on my father's birthday.
Wait, Kim was born on your whose birthday?
My sister.
Oh, so you said...
You say your daughter's. I'm like, what?
No. I said my sister's birthday. Kim was born on my sister's day. I got messed up.
But, you didn't say your daughter. I'm like, she's your only daughter, though, so... You don't believe me? Listen to the archives.
Yeah, go back to the archives and play it. You said.
What I was trying to say, Kim was born on my sister's birthday.
Okay, all
my
right.
baby boy was born on my father's birthday, September the 13th.
Now that's very unusual.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, should we get into some more music before we have to leave?
Yeah.
Gotta go. I had another topic to bring up, but we'll talk about it later.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. Let's say you have a post. You post. Okay, let's say like David McLaurin just posted that he's with this teaser, with this new music he has coming out, new track. And I go in and I post my song, my website.
On his post.
Is that apropos? Or is it just hey?
I don't think so, because you're raining on that person. Because I know what you mean, though, because when I wish people happy birthday, and then they put, like, something else on theirs, you know, I was like, okay, but this is my post to this person. Why are you, jamming on mine? Or, like, when I do the promos, when I post the promos on all the other pages those other groups that I belong to promote our show, and then and some guy or some person comes in and puts in their music. I'm like, excuse you? Like, don't be trying to ride our coattails so you can promote your stuff.
Right.
You have to promote it on your own, put your own. I was like, oh, that just irks me.
Keith said, I'll delete their stuff.
Go ahead, Keith.
Man.
Sometimes you bring up the topic because you want to know, are you being selfish? Because I'm like, okay, because sometimes you have a post that may have like 100 people making comments and what have you, and it's just not mine. I've seen it in other posts, and they will throw in their agenda. And I'm thinking, why would you do that? And when that happens, when I see somebody putting their own agenda on somebody else's post, I ignore it even more.
Right.
Because I think it's rude. I said, well, I don't even want to look at it because, good and well. And even in when I'm reading an article and you look to see what the comments are about the article, somebody's going to post about a business they want you to take a look at. And I'm like, why? Exactly. I just think it's rude. It was like, well, maybe something's wrong with me.
Yeah, you got to be really careful, too, because even, like, dealing with the groups, they got, like, certain groups, like these different smooth jazz groups and different types of whatever. Well, You know, what's funny, you know, I remember when those groups started opening up, I guess some people will add you to their group without you even knowing it, which I don't mind, you know. But then you got some of those groups are real picky about what you post in there, too.
Oh,
It has to be like a promotional thing, but you got to be careful because you don't know who's, you know, what rules is what for who, you know.
Right.
So a lot of times I don't even use some of the, I mean, only ones I use is ones I know, you know.
Right.
But I mean, some of these new ones that somehow invite you to be in there, but then if you go post something in there, then they say, well, we don't want to post you posting this type of whatever. You know, I'm not gonna. Don't invite me to your group if you don't want me posting in there.
Yeah, you're right, G. They really get a, like, if they invite you to the group, blah blah, you're not, you know, or whatever, then you see that you're in the group, then you post something on there, then they look at it like throwing you up under the bus. They don't want this on there. Well, hell, what you post me on your group for?
Yeah.
You know, that's stupid.
Some are obvious. If the group says this group, you know you're not going to post something about me. I'm not going to post my events there because this is about animals. And so some of them are not that clear. If it has music on it, and I think because I have a group, saxophones group, and I'm lenient in that because the reason why I created saxophones because the other group, I saw guys going back and forth arguing with each other on the post. It was really nasty.
Wow.
Well, we don't want, and if you don't post here in no other language, it has to be English. There's a translation thing.
Exactly.
Right.
I was like, okay, you know what? Y'all can have this group. I'm going to create one called Saxophones. And if you want to post it in Spanish, French, whatever, just do it. Hit the translation button and we're done.
See what it is.
Yeah.
It's that simple. So I do understand, Gary, while some are obvious, if the group is about animals, then we know to talk about animals. But so, you know, just try to relax, guys. This is, you're not getting paid for this.
I know, right?
Well, you know, like I said, I don't even know why they set up the group. If you post something on there and they don't like what you posted, it's about the same thing what the group is all about. Then next thing you know, they done kicked you out of the group. That don't even make sense. Only thing I look at those groups ain't nothing but about some damn gossip.
Yeah, I'm like Keisha said. I just tell them take my name out. Because the last time I looked at, I'm probably in about 600 groups of plus. People constantly, I'm like, Gary, I don't mind you adding, especially when Facebook says you can limit your notifications or turn them off. So I don't have a problem being added to a group. Yeah. But there are groups I'm involved in that I probably don't even know because I turn it off and I don't see any posts. Yeah. But you have to turn off the notifications because if you're in 600 groups and they're posting something every day, your email would be just overloaded.
Yep.
That's what was happening to mine. Cause I'd had to figure out how to cut all them notifications off. I was getting them on my phone. I was getting them all in my email. I said, "Damn, I'm gonna cut this off." I had to ask Gary, what you do to cut all this out?
Yeah, you have to. It's not that you don't want to be in the know or in the mix or what have you, but after a while you can't handle it. It's and I'm not angry. I'm like Gary. I'm not upset. Even if you take my name out of the group, I'm still okay. Somebody was surprised when I told them. I said probably about every other week or so. No, when I post something that brings a lot of attention, somebody unfriends me. I don't know who it is and don't really care unless it's Gary or Gris. Then I'm like, wait a minute.
What happened? What did I do?
I have to know you very well to care. Yeah. And one time it was Nancy Saint, you know, the saxophone player. I love to have her on the show too. And I didn't know we weren't friends anymore until she inboxed me. I said, why aren't we friends? She said, I don't know. She thought, long story short, I remember it was another saxophone player, Ernie, and I told her, Ernie, just give whatever it was to Nancy. I think it would be great. Well, she thanked me for it, and I'm like, why aren't we friends? And I didn't unfriend her, y'all. I wouldn't unfriend Nancy. You know, she's one of my sax sisters from Houston. You know, we play her music here. So that's really eerie to me. How, so I'm wondering if sometimes Facebook has something, if you have 5,000 friends, they start taking them off for you.
Oh, wow.
So understand, people, if I'm not your friend any longer, unless you inbox me some nasty stuff. You know, the guy taking a picture of himself with him in the shower, he had to go.
Yeah.
He had to go. You got to go. Okay. And unless there's something like that, I'm not going to unfriend you. So if you see, you know, you guys, I'm not your friend, please let me know, because I wouldn't unfriend you. You know, I might unfriend Mac, but you know, that's besides the point.
I don't think I want no 500 people. No, 500 people. All they gonna do is start messing.
Do sometimes, and I have a Facebook friend. What's her name? Oh gosh, she's a saxophone player too, and she said I'll never forget this. She posted on Facebook, if one more married man hits on me in my inbox, I will copy and paste it, or screenshot and paste it for everybody to see. Ooh. And don't try me.
Ooh.
If I could just high five her, I had to give her supper one. Yes. You screenshot.
Facebook get you in trouble.
Sure will.
Better watch it.
David said, I think Facebook does if the person has been inactive for a certain amount of time when you have 5,000 friends. Okay. All right. Because, okay. All right. Okay, go. You know, like I said, it doesn't matter as long as that's some people that I know well. Like I said, if you guys unfriend me, wait a minute, where are you? Otherwise, I don't care. I found out there was an app that you can attach to your browser that will let you know who unfriended you. I'm like, I don't care.
I know it.
That's a little obsessive, don't you think?
Very, very.
They're like, oh, he unfriended me. I'm mad at him. I just let him go. You know, the thing is, it might be for me. You know, it might not be any. He didn't do anything wrong. They may have said, I need to make some room, and since I don't communicate with Joyce all the time, I can let her go. Because when you have 1,000 friends, I promise you, you're not communicating with them every day.
Oh no, yeah.
You can't communicate with all them folks. That's just too many people to try to communicate. Unless you got a team of people that's on Facebook that's communicating back and forth with all your friends.
No, oh yeah, you're right, David. Some accounts are not real. Yes.
Yeah.
That's and I have become the only way I would accept a friendship with no pictures or anything if I already know you, because I have some cousins that I know personally, and they're my friends. And I think I may have to start doing that, because I created another account and I did it. I think that one beat yours.
No, the one from Gary last week.
Yeah, I did.
Was it?
I ate it.
No, you ate.
You said,
yeah, I ate it.
I did it. Oh, whatever. Oh, see. Did that come out of my mouth? You know when stuff comes out your mouth and you're trying to catch it, but it's too late. It's out there. I think I was trying to say something about David. What was I saying? One of his comments. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. Oh, by the way, Henry Mixon, I want to give you a shout out. Thank you for your CD and posters. So I don't know if Mac got his. Did you get one, Mac?
Oh yeah, I got one.
I can't brag then. Darn. I got mine. Love your music, man. Henry Mixon's CD.
Which one?
Hold it. Here we go. Because I'm trying to look. Can you see it? Blend Jazz. Here's the poster right here. I
like John's comment. You see?
I saw Henry had post up on Facebook the other day, and when his friend went to Switzerland, so he had him a slew of CDs so he can promote this stuff over in Switzerland.
And then of course I got a CD probably a couple of months ago from 510 Jazz. John, I got yours too. So thank you very much. I'm always forgetting to thank you guys for your music. I appreciate it so much. You know, Gary, you're reading that chat line. I gotta see it.
I think John thinks we got some spirits over here.
That's Mac, you guys. He's got his Mac got his jack on his desk.
That's an 18-year-old rum.
18-year-old rum.
Yes, 18-year-old. I'm gonna let it sit there to get 50 years old if I still be around there.
You ain't drank it yet?
No, I ain't even going to see.
Jack Sparrow, more rum.
I didn't go to see it on it.
I don't know a lot about liquor. I didn't know. I knew about wine aging, but I didn't know about rum. Okay, nobody responded.
Oh, well, no, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't drink, so I have no idea.
I was waiting on Ray to give you the response on that one.
John B, I'm drinking sparkling water.
Got some good Jamaican rum, and see that rum come out of that, pretty much out of that area.
What area?
Jamaica and places like that. You know, the Bahamas.
Oh, Bahamas. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot of, you know, it's a good drink. You know, that's what them old pirates used to drink. Hey, drink that rum.
You did that pretty good, man.
Did you even see how his mouth kind of shaped into a beak?
You sound like a man of experience.
I know. I used to drink that Hennessy.
When you did it, I saw you with a peg leg going.
Top chef of that Hennessy is a 5-star Hennessy, and I used to drink so much of that stuff when I was, you know, it started tasting like soap. You got soap in your mouth, you know, when you're in the shower with soap in your mouth and all that. That's what that Hennessy used to taste like.
Yeah.
It's like I'm missing, or am I missing out on something? Okay.
But now we see that with the peg leg in the throat.
And a polyester jumpsuit.
With a parrot on his shoulder.
Oh.
And with your rum and.
But, yeah, you know, you got some good, you know, if you're going to drink, you know, you don't drink that rock gut, you know, that bottom of the barrel liquor. If you're going to drink you some Top Chef, some good liquor. If you're going to drink. And, you know, it's just like wine, you know, Morgan Davis good, you know, it's all right, you know, but, you know, you don't get you some Chateaubriand, you know, and stuff like that.
Does Morgan Davis exist?
What was that?
Is it Morgan David? What is it called?
Morgan David, yeah, you know.
Does that still exist?
It still exists.
Wow.
MD 2020 Silver Satin, you know, that's the winos wine.
Oh, it's sucking now.
Only thing that I have not seen is Ripple.
Did you say Ripple?
Oh, Boone's Farm.
But they got a wine. It's a German wine. It's just 2 glasses. It's called ice wine.
Okay.
And it's it's really good wine. It's number 2 glasses out of there, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
It costs you $20-$30 a bottle.
Like David McLaurin said, is it type shelf?
Top shelf.
Okay.
If you're gonna drink, you drink the top shelf. Don't drink that rock good. That stuff coming out the bottom of the barrel.
I grew up, it was called moonshine. All right. I actually have a great uncle who did some moonshine out of sugarcane. He had his little, I don't know if you call it a machine. I think it wouldn't be a machine, but he had some kind of device that would squeeze the sugar cane and drip the juice, and I don't know what the other ingredients were. And he had the bottle with the skinny neck and everything. And he didn't sell it though, not that I know of. I was little, so he could have been selling it, but to my knowledge, he didn't. And he would bring some to my mom and dad's, and one day I leaned over to sniff it, and y'all, I think it knocked.
I bet it knocked the hairs off your nose, didn't it?
Boy, look here.
And he would bring it, my uncle would bring it, hey, give my daddy a glass, and they would pour it. And I watched them drinking that stuff, because vodka is awful to me. And even the scent of vodka is really strong. But that moonshine, I don't know what they had in there.
Ooh, that moonshine. That moonshine. I tried it one time just to taste it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it. That taste stayed on me. I still smell it on me.
What did you say?
But it's just like vodka. If you drink vodka every day, just to, something, there's nothing you can do. That vodka will start coming out your skin. You can smell it. I don't care how many showers you take, how much cologne you put on, you gonna still smell vodka.
I'm just laughing because Keith.
My baby brother.
You got some jelly jars. You got some jelly jars.
It's passed the law. What time they gonna put the liquor stores in Oklahoma? 12 o'clock?
Uh-huh.
They started closing the liquor stores in Oklahoma at 12 o'clock, right? Didn't that pass? Now, this is what Trent was telling me.
Oh.
My brother said, yeah, man, then they're going to open after 1 o'clock on Sunday.
Is that right?
We're going to have a whole bunch of drunk people there.
Oh, my goodness.
And dude, he tell them, yeah, man, it's going to mess up the bootleggers.
Shade on you talking about the Flintstones.
The what?
Because Keith started with the jelly jar.
Keith said you got some jelly jars.
The Flintstones.
Said you up there drinking in some jelly jars. you got a bunch of moonshine jelly jars.
You guys, look at him. It's all right. It's cool. We're gonna move on now, right?
You can't get me to drink no moonshine. I don't give a damn.
No, I didn't like. If I couldn't even smell it without, I think I got high just from sniffing it. And I tell my parents what I was doing. It was on the table, so I just leaned over and went, "Ooh!" I was like, And you're like, No, I haven't tasted it until this day. Now I'll have a nice glass of red wine or something, but I don't.
I didn't want you to see.
Yeah.
Look, I'm so bad I can't drink Coke.
No,
A friend in college would drink a can of Coke. Can. I think it's different a can than a.
Some gift, right? Still gonna get you something
to get her started before break. I can't stand that. I can't handle it. My stomach can't handle it. So I'm glad, because when you realize how you realize they're not good for you. Well, they said that rust.
You like that Jack Daniels, huh, Joyce?
No, I don't. Oh well, I like Jack when I do a hot toddy. When it's
I'm just saying you like that Jack. Ooh.
We grew up on that, and when we were
that sour mash. Ooh.
My mom didn't buy cough medicine, which had alcohol in it. She knew how to make her own cough medicine, and had Vicks Vapor Rub, which back then was called Vicks Salve. And Vicks Salve and Jack Daniel hot toddy thing. That's how we got over a cold. Mm-hmm. We didn't have anything from the store.
Yeah.
You know what?
And chicken soup.
Mm-hmm. You know that what was that one vitamin they always want to give you? It was called Hadicol. You ever heard of Hadicol?
Mm-hmm.
No. What's that?
It sounded like you said Hadicol.
It's Hadicol. They changed the name from Hadicol to Geritol.
Oh.
You know about Geritol, right?
Yeah, we know about Geritol.
Yes, Geritol we know.
Does that still exist too? Do they still sell Geritol?
Yeah, they still sell Geritol.
What is Geritol used for though? Actually,
it's a vitamin.
What is it?
Old people.
Vitamin, I think.
That's what I used to always. That used to come to my mind too, Joyce. Every time I used to hear that Geritol, I used to think about old folks. I don't know why.
Well, that'd be us now.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why I used to think that when I was a kid, but anyway.
Yeah, well, that's when they promoted, when they did the ads way back in the day. It would be
Daniels and
people. I was still talking.
Okay, Gris.
No, because if I start, he's going to start talking again.
No, go ahead, Gris.
Oh, right. No, good. It's like back in the days when they had the ads for the Geritol, it was like for the older people.
Oh.
Yeah, well, shit.
Because you never heard people say, "Oh, I had a Geritol moment."
They give it to young folks too, man. Yes. Because it was called Hadicol back in the day. Then they switched up to got for six. I can't even say
it. Where did the Hadicol come from?
It's your turn.
Right.
Then they changed it to Geritol.
Well, where did the Hadicol come from?
That was the name at the very beginning of it, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Where did that name come from?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I just know it came in a brown bottle. And it was called Hadicol.
It sounds, I mean, okay, we used to, especially I had a Geritol moment. Can you also say I have a Pepto-Bismol moment? I mean, can you do that?
I hate that stuff. That stuff makes me gag.
It is gross. It is gross.
It is.
If you're different.
That's right, John B. I remember seeing it a lot on the Lawrence Welk show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when they would do the commercial and stuff, yeah.
That is true.
And that was an older audience too. So.
Yeah.
And that's right, Lord V. It was for Iron Poor Blood.
Oh, okay.
I knew it was some kind of something for it, but it wasn't just for old folks. Young folks take it too if they gave it to you.
Oh yeah, but like they said, their target audience were the older, more mature people.
Speaking of old remedies and stuff like that, did y'all when y'all was a kid, did your grandma ever give you castor oil?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh!
Castor oil for everything.
Oh my
Talk
God.
about spewing.
Oh.
When my parents tried to give me that,
that was terrible.
I would go to the bathroom and throw it up.
Mm-hmm.
if I made it to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm traumatized till this day.
Because of it?
What about cod liver oil?
Ew.
Oh no, that was terrible.
Yeah, they made me do that too, and I threw that up as well. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I ain't touching that stuff.
Well,
Like, don't you dare.
All that stuff.
Because I remember that time.
Look here. And if you got stung by a bee or an ant, the old folks, if they were chewing that snuff or tobacco, they'd spit right on you.
Yeah, 'cause that's what helps, especially with the bee sting.
Dang.
Boy, I couldn't see.
Sorry, Henry. Yeah, John B. My parents would, because that was one of the shows that they would watch, and I'd be sitting there watching it with them. So
They had a lot of remedies back in the day, you know. Like when my grandmother and them was, came up down in we woke up New Lima in Oklahoma there. They had people called the root doctor. You know, he's the doctor. You know, they call him the root doctor. They go out and get the roots and, you know, mash that root up and everything and give it to them, you know, medicine.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what my mom called that one root they used to always go to the woods and get, and I can't remember it. I think it had a Frenchy type tone to it, and I can't remember it. But going back to Lawrence Welk, you watched, I remember, okay, the show doesn't come on anymore, so I can say this, and he probably is not alive, but y'all used to get nauseous watching that show.
What, Lawrence Welk?
Yes.
No, I didn't. I mean, because some of it was okay, but I would get bored. So
the happy hour.
See, I'm a Motown girl. I gotta have some groove. Come on. But Lawrence,
but you know some Joyce, you really, back in the day, you had much TV to watch.
No.
You know, you had Lawrence Welk, you may have the Ricardos, Daisy Arnaz, Lucy, you know, Lucy Ball or whatever. But you didn't have that many things to really watch on TV.
Because you didn't have cable with hundreds of channels. What we had growing up was 2.5 channels. The half was the one that just came on half the time. You couldn't get, was never good right. So
yeah.
I said
you had to put the foil on the antennas.
Oh, do you remember those?
You talking about
the rabbit ear?
Yeah, you know, but I don't know. I remember I remember they used to have an antenna. They had to go up on the roof and put this long antenna up there in order to get anything. The rabbit ear, shh. I don't think my dad ever fooled with them. He had that antenna.
We upgraded. We had a long pole in the ground on the side.
That's what I'm talking about, Joyce.
Okay. And one of that too. Turn, no, stop. Go back the other way. Go back.
Nah, they're making it sound like we old. But I know some of them will remember that.
And you know what, Mac? We didn't have air conditioning either, and we were in South Louisiana. That's when you had those good old window air conditioners. You know what I mean? Which is, when you think about window ACs, I mean, think about it. Doesn't that make your house more vulnerable for a break-in? All you have to do is push that thing in.
Push that thing on in, but you know something, Joyce? Back in the day, we didn't really have to worry about all of that.
No, we didn't.
You know, look at, when I first went to Memphis, I have never seen any bars on the window and on the door. Hell, I felt like I was in jail in my father-in-law's house. I never seen that before.
I saw it at my aunt's house in Compton. They had bars on their house.
I've never seen it.
And I had seen those when I was a kid at my uncle's house in Mexico, on the border town. And so that was the first time, you know, both of my uncles, because they lived on the same street, and both of them had bars on their windows. And that was the first time I ever saw that, because I never saw that here in my town. So it was kind of weird to see bars on windows.
Well, you know, even in Oklahoma, as I was growing up, you know, people, you know, live in houses or whatever it is, what they call them.
Shotgun.
Well, they get shotguns too. But what I'm saying is,
duplex.
You know, the people that the low income, that was, you know, live in the projects. See, in Oklahoma, you never really saw a project because they look just like apartments. I went to Memphis, boy, I seen so many projects, I didn't know what to do. You know, they had 4 or 5 projects in that area.
Yeah, and John had a question about Louisiana. He knows I grew up there.
Drive-through.
Yeah, the drive-through daiquiri. I don't know when it started, John. As long as I can remember myself, there was drive-through daiquiri in Louisiana. And Louisiana is a totally wet state. And when I moved to Texas, probably, a year after I got married, and my cousins came over from Beaumont, Texas, and they were going to the grocery store to get some liquor, some beer. And they came home. I said, "What happened? Where's the beer?" And he was like, "They don't sell beer out here." I said, "What does that mean?" Well, it's a dry precinct. So what does that?
County.
No. I didn't know because just Louisiana, you try to not sell liquor somewhere. No, it's not going to happen.
You know, Arkansas and Kansas, you know, you can't even fly over those two cities. You know, if you're on an airplane, they can't even give you a drink on the airplane till they get out of that area. And on Sunday, they got bars on the door called the Blue Law.
And Gary, just through Mac's conversation, what is funny?
Oh, I'm just laughing. David.
He's listing everything. He's going back to TP, igloo. But he pulled it, but he wrote it as igloo instead of igloo, instead of an igloo. Shanty, house, mansion. Castle. You forgot the yurt. Ninja, you forgot to mention the yurt.
Gun, mansion, castle.
You forgot the yurt, dude. You forgot that. How about caves? You forgot caves.
How about his 401?
Yeah, they
I'm sorry, guys.
I thought you knew about that, about them passing that liquor law up there.
No, well, in passing, I heard somebody talking about something about liquor, but I didn't know I didn't really pay that much attention, so I didn't know. But no.
Yeah, Trent said, he was saying, yeah, man, they went on ahead and passed that because they got tired of people from Oklahoma driving across the border getting that 6-point beer too.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, we're also medical marijuana that happened here.
Yeah, I heard about that. They messed that up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the oil and tincture can be sold everywhere now because I was in a health food store.
Yes,
and
CBD.
Funny guys, he was like on the phone. What did you say? HBC? What?
They passed the marijuana down in the state of Texas.
He didn't understand.
I'm gonna get me a script.
And I'm at the counter paying for my stuff, and he leaned over, ma'am, do you have HBCR? I don't see that anywhere. She said, yes, we do, but it was behind the counter.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking like, you got HBCR? She said, yes, behind the counter. And I went, well, if it's legal, why are you hiding it? But like, oh, we have it behind the counter. I'm like, but it's legal. So why are you hiding it?
Uh-huh.
Counter, why is it with the other oils, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I decided to try one and because I have, hip issues. It helps with pain and everything. That oil is so dark. It's like taking castor oil. That's nasty. I'm sorry. It's just.
Oh, you gotta actually. It's not a rub. You gotta drink it or eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took it straight, and it was not very pleasant.
Yeah.
Ew.
No. I couldn't tell you no lie.
Well, maybe the tincture.
Let them put no marijuana down there. I'm gonna smoke me some.
Well, we're not talking about smoking to get high. We're talking about medicinal hemp.
It's gonna be for medicinal.
Talk about the CBD.
For everything, glaucoma, and all of that.
That may be
getting high in the process.
You're messed up, dude. You have some serious issues.
No. They got no issues. It's a fact.
Yeah. But do your thing. Do your thing. Y'all remember
it ain't nothing wrong with smoking marijuana. Marijuana been on this earth for as long as we've been here. And the show used it for purposes, medicinal purposes.
Yeah, but you want to get high.
Yeah, well, they got high too.
They get high. That's all you want to get high. Hey, man, smoking that.
In New Mexico, you got the Mescalero Indians there. They still getting high. They smoke the peyote.
All right, peyote. Peyote after 4 o'clock. Peyote is after.
I missed the opportunity to do some peyote one time years ago. I had a friend. I had a friend that their folks, that was in their culture. They used to do that, and they set up a teepee, and they go in there and they do that peyote, and then they'll sit out there all night and trip. I guess, or however they do it, I don't know. But anyway, I didn't want to go in there and sweat, so I didn't go in there.
Hey, Vicky, I guarantee you. You got, some of the people in the chat room, if they legalize that marijuana, they gonna get them a script and go get them some. If it's even for recreation, they gonna go and get them some recreation marijuana.
Recreation?
Relax and relax. Relax. I can't even say it now. You got me messed up.
This is how I feel about it.
It's not that bad.
You said it twice.
I mean, if I know it's going to cure, if I have a disease like cancer, and it's going to cure it, I'm sorry, I'm all for it. Go for it. Because prescription drugs that you buy from the pharmacy have a lot of side effects than that, if you know what I mean. That's why you have many class action suits, because this prescription that is legal is killing you. So, the peace pipe. Yes, you missed the peace pipe, Gary. That was.
I know. I should have did it.
Put out a lot of peace that night, man.
I can't
like I said, like George said, all this medication that the people are taking, that medication is killing you as you go along. Then you look at all the food that you eat and stuff like that. I don't believe, our people back in the day when they was coming up, because everything, it came off the land. Now everything we eat now is processed. Should I? Even vegetables.
Time for 4 o'clock, peeps.
Yeah, I know.
It's time to go, isn't it?
I got a party to go to.
All right, y'all. Well,
hey.
We had some fun. And
yeah.
That's what it was all about today anyway. We were just we wanted to kind of celebrate Joyce's birthday and have fun and stuff. So glad y'all can come through and hang out with us. What was that?
Show me the money.
Yeah, I know that's
I was just looking here, man. You get 9 members of this lady lost her family. 9 members of her family on that Boston boat that went down.
Yeah, I saw that.
What Boston boat? Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Boston, Missouri.
That was terrible. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
And she was a sister too. 9 of her family members.
And she was able to float. That's how she got. That's how she survived. But anyway, everybody, y'all have a great weekend. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here and stay cool, because I know here it's very, very hot, and so drink plenty of water, fluids, and all that kind of good stuff, so you don't have a heat stroke or anything out there, because it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll pass it over to.
Okay. Mute your mic, Mac.
All right, it's your turn.
All right, I'll go first. I'll go for it first.
Well, let me say, man, I'm gonna get on off of here. Y'all have a good weekend and stay cool out there. So, hey, I'll see y'all week after next.
Bye. Week after next. Okay.
Yeah, he's going on a trip, remember?
Oh, okay. All right. Bye, Felicia. All right, Mac. See you next time. Have a great trip.
All right.
I will.
All right.
Safe on your trip.
Peace out.
All right, then. Peace out.
All right. Now that Mac is gone, let's talk about him. Perfect. I wanted to do it as he was turning off, and it worked perfectly. Anyway, I had a great time today. Thanks for all the birthday wishes and helping me celebrate on GHP Radio. And I had a blast with you guys. And I, of course, I always enjoy the laughter. I always look forward to this show. I'll see you next week. Until then, if you want to know more about the events I talked about today, especially if you want to come in town for this big all-white affair event, just go to my website, joycespencermusic.com, and it pops up in your face. So, okay, until next time, love you guys.
All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, listeners. Chat room, thank you, everyone, for being here today. Thanks for keeping us entertained.
for one, keeping us laughing. Guys, please stay hydrated. If you're going to be outside, make sure you have that water with you and the sunblock, and wear a hat or something so you don't get too burnt. Just, be careful out there. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, and if y'all got some of them special brownies, send them my way.
She started that. That's why he's feeding so many brownies.
All right, y'all. Yeah.
We have to disclaimer on that show because we talked about getting hit on.
Y'all have a good weekend. We'll see you next week.
Bye. I'm sorry. Stop talking, girl. Be quiet. We gotta get the show.
Oh, until he takes us home, until he takes us home, yeah. You gotta stand up, hold your head high, be thankful that you're living today. Make your life better. Don't you hold out, said the Lord on His way. You know you got to stand up, hold your head high, be thankful that you're living today. Make your life better. Yeah, don't you hold on. Talking about the Lord's on His way. You got to stand up. You got to stand up. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, yeah. You know you can't hold on. You gotta be a man. You gotta be a girl. Yeah. You know you got to be true to yourself. Hey, you gotta live. You gotta believe in life. Oh, hold on, hold your head high, Lord.